Reality Team TV. We're back. We're back. We're definitely back. Guys, I just want to quickly tell you guys, yeah? You see this conversation that we're about to have? It's been one of them ones where it's been way overdue. You get me? I got my boy back on the chair, onto the red chair, to speak about his recent success, big success in his early music journey. You get me? And obviously, for those of you who don't know as well, he also released his first official EP, which is called, tell them what it's called, man. Life, reality, you get me? So you guys, if you want to check out my guy's music, you get me, like, go check out his music. The project was good. And this is even just the beginning, to be fair. Like, he hasn't even got started, but you know what? Let him introduce himself, and then we'll get straight into the conversation. Bro, let them know who you are.
Come on, my name's KAYE. Rapper, been producing now for about, on and off 10 years. Rapping now on and off for about 2 years.
Yeah.
Man. Dropped the Life project in October. It's done well. Charted twice. Number 3 in the hip hop charts. Number 45, I think, in the overall charts. So yeah, done what I needed to do.
What made you, I'm not sure yet if I've asked you this question before, innit? Like you said, innit, obviously you was a producer before, innit? Now you're slowly, smoothly making that transition into being a music artist as well, yeah? Like what made you want to make that transition from being a producer into an artist?
I think it was more the fact I found writing more enjoyable, and I found producing was just a headache. It just wouldn't always go how I had it envisioned, whereas with writing it always goes how you envision. So yeah, kind of put a back seat to the producing for now and just sticking to writing.
Let me just run with it anyway. Are you not scared in terms of like maybe one day going like a little bit too far into being an artist and completely maybe abandoning and completely maybe like leaving the production side of things? You get me?
No, I wouldn't say so, because I mean you still got that understanding of what's everything's going on in the background anyway.
Yeah.
So I'll forever have that knowledge. So if anything, it's only going to benefit me.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand a lot of people take both, you'll produce and you'll write and this, that and the other, but I mean, I'm happy just doing what I'm doing at the moment.
When you first decided to make that decision between becoming a producer into making music as an artist as well, did you always like say, you know what, I'm going to basically like rap on my own beats as much as possible, or from the beginning you've always been like open-minded in terms of like rapping on your own beats, and also obviously if you find a beat from another producer, you also working on that as well? Because obviously, like some producers, they just stick in terms of beat makers, producers. When they make that transition, some of them, I feel like, some of them stick to their own beats, their own production, rather than venturing out to, to work on
I'm
other
pretty
beats.
open. I mean, if it sounds right and it does the job, then why not? I don't really see the politics in it.
Yeah.
As such, I don't feel the need for politics. It's just, if it does its job, then why not? Simple as that.
I want to talk about the award that you won, yeah? The AAA Music Award, yeah? Tell the people about the award and actually, obviously, what it's about. And
so it's for up and coming artists, and yeah, I got a nomination for an award from them, and also then got an award as well, which is a song with me and Sub called "What You Know," which is also on the EP.
Yeah.
That was really cool. First award, so I was well happy. But yeah, man, I'm trying to get more now.
Also, like, when you was introducing yourself as well, bro, yeah? You said you also charted as well.
Yeah.
I don't think these motherfuckers understand what that means, some of them anyway. To literally make your first project, EP or whatever, and you actually chart, like, that doesn't, obviously over the years, people have started to chart whatever, but in terms of like your debut project,
and my first release ever.
Ever, do you get what I'm trying to say? Like,
single.
Like, let the people know, obviously, because one of the reasons why I've been, obviously, like, whenever we link up, I've been wanting to have this conversation, because I wanted to give you your flowers on the red chair, because, like I said, like, anytime we get the opportunity, you get me, like, to congratulate each other in terms of, like, your work and what you achieved. I think it's also important to not just speak about it in private or to celebrate in private, but also in public for the people, man.
Yeah, I love my guy.
So like, how did it make you feel, man? If I could take you back a little bit in terms of like when you woke up or when you first
Yeah,
found
I
out that
remember I
you
woke
charted.
up and I had like this statistic app thing just to see what's going on. And I woke up and I just saw, number 45 on the charts and number 3. I was like, what? Surely that ain't right. So obviously when I went and checked, I saw it, I was like, wow. It's actually doing numbers. But yeah, so I was more than impressed.
Yeah.
Well happy about that. I didn't really set any expectations as to what was going to come from it. I just kind of let it do what it needs to do. And yeah, that's what happened.
And you see one thing I have to rate about you as well. Once again, yeah, give you credit, yeah. You come across like you just want to cut through, make your music, and obviously as long as you're happy with it and us lot like your brethren or whatever people we fuck with as well. The rest is a bonus, innit?
Yeah.
Like you said the key word there as well, innit? Like no expectations in it. Because I feel like also, obviously like a lot of music artists, you love your art, you should. I guess I understand when people have expectations in it, but also I feel like not having expectations as well. That's also as important because I feel like that's a good thing basically because it's like it's a win-win like I said in it, and whatever happens rather than having an expectation creating something and it doesn't really go your way and you end up being like disheartened or whatever. Like where'd you get that kind of like personality from? Where'd you get that kind of like mentality from? Is that you just in general within like other things they do as well? You get me? Like you don't really like, you get me? Like put a lot of expectations, certain things, and it's like, yeah, where'd you get that from?
Probably have to give double credit for that one, to be fair, because I was stressing out hard.
Big up Father Leaning, man, in the background, you get me?
I
Yeah.
was stressing hard. And
Okay.
it was just like, chill. No one's even heard of you before, so whatever happens, happens. I was like, yeah, true.
How much do you care about streaming platforms? Like streaming in general, your music streaming?
I mean, it matters, but it doesn't matter at the same time.
Because I feel like, I've spoken about this obviously with a few people before, innit? I just feel like the streaming platforms, obviously when people break it down, how it works, I just feel like they just take the fucking piss. And I just feel like, obviously people stream the music, but in terms of the artists actually making real money off it, I feel like...
I mean, money-wise, it's a joke.
Yeah, I feel like...
The actual sales.
Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And just be like to be completely honest, I'm actually surprised a lot of music artists haven't really like raised even more of like, like made noise in terms of like trying to get that kind of bullshit changed, because I feel like bro, like the maths doesn't make sense every time people talk about it. Because even that big up Reg Free 2, you're speaking about it as one of the conversations, and it's like, yeah, it's like imagine basically just relying on that or being...
Streaming platforms have most artists in like a headlock. It's not really... If you refuse to upload your music onto streaming platforms, you want to hope you have a very, very strong fan base. Like Jeremy, he did that. And he actually could get away with doing that because, again, his fan base is so strong. But even so, eventually it went on streaming platforms. So there's got to be something in it. You know what I mean? Because, what he sold, he did... CDs, vinyl, I think that was it. That was the only way you could listen to it for ages. Was the Grime MC album? But yeah, the album went eventually on streaming platforms as well. And I think even he says that, you should be buying the music. If you're actually a fan of that artist, you should be buying the music.
Do you think the world would ever produce like mega superstars like back in the days before, ever? Again, do you think we'd ever see like superstars like Michael Jackson or, like a lot of these big superstars? Obviously, we know times have changed and whatnot, but I'm just trying to gauge that from you, if you think it could ever be possible somehow. Because I feel like we could,
It
but...
could be possible, but someone needs that talent. No, everyone's lacking the talent. It's all about content creation. That's all it's about now. So that's what everyone's focusing on, rather than, I don't know, choreography and performance and all of that kind of stuff. It's kind of all backseated for content creation. So, I don't know, it's a bit of a sticky one still.
Yeah, for real. I actually feel like obviously, I'm not trying to say there'll be another Michael Jackson or whatever, but just like another superstar, unique in their own way, and also could be able in terms of like grabbing people's like imaginations or attention around the world like the way some of them did. I just feel like it's possible, But I feel like what you said, first and foremost, that person, music-wise, that music artist, obviously they need to be proper gifted. Because I feel like once we can find someone like that, I think, on social media, I mean, like people don't. I feel like if you're good with music and you move a certain way, people are always gonna really fuck with you. Like we've got like examples of certain people in it.
Yeah.
So this thing of like, nah, people obviously we've got these phones. People are too basically like, people are not discreet anymore. Like you just see everybody basically accessible. People are easily like, I feel like it could still happen. Basically, you get me?
Yeah, I mean, it could, but I mean,
Yeah.
everyone compares us like Chris Brown to Michael Jackson, but I mean, realistically, he doesn't get the same numbers. He doesn't get the same, he hasn't got the same fan base at all. He's got a good fan base. Don't get me wrong, but I still couldn't put them in the same conversation. I'd just say that Chris Brown's extremely talented also with his dancing as well as his singing. But that's what kind of gives him the edge over most artists now. Other than that, I wouldn't put him in the same caliber.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to be really, really even what Taylor Swift, she's probably one of the biggest fan bases in the world. Still wouldn't say it touches on someone like Michael or Prince or someone like that. Or even Madonna back in the day. And that was all our social media. So
when it comes to your own music, like you said earlier, innit? Like obviously Double gave you some words of encouragement to be like, yo, bro, like chill, man, like everything's good, man. Don't overthink it, man. You get me? This is your first project, whatnot. Like, would you call yourself are you an overthinker?
yeah,
Just in general.
Yeah.
Yeah? Talk about it a little bit more. Like where did you get? How long do you realize you've been an overthinker for, and do you think that could be a good or bad thing? Because I feel like overthinking sometimes could be a good thing, depending how how you pattern it.
Yeah,
How you pattern your mind
I've
for.
been an overthinker for as long as I can remember. Yeah, it has its benefits and then obviously it has its downfalls as well. Because overthinking, you start creating scenarios that haven't even happened.
Yeah.
Which then you're playing out a scenario that's yet to even exist. And you're worrying about something that, isn't even there. Then also overthinking is helpful in the fact of double checking everything, triple checking everything, making sure everything's correct. Because the moment you release music or whatever, and you haven't overlooked it properly, it's out there. It's too late.
Are you also an overthinker, would you say?
Yeah.
I mean, what, a perfectionist?
Perfectionist.
Meaning a perfectionist,
Yeah.
meaning obviously, like, over the years, I've heard so many different artists say, like, I work on this music, I work on this song, on this beat or whatever, and I keep on going back on it. I keep on going back to see if there's little elements that could improve on it, to see if, you get what I'm trying to say, to see if I can get it better. And a lot of artists over the years, they've said that that's actually not a good thing, like in terms of as a creative, because they never know when a song is completed, a beat is completed.
Yeah.
Or what I got from it as well, they never know when to walk away. You get me? Like,
Yeah, it's true.
when you was making Life, did you also go through like the same kind of thing with some of the songs?
Yeah, definitely. I think it just got to a point now, having conversations with Double and things like that, it's just about acceptance. As long as it sounds how you envisioned it, it's not going to sound 100%. I don't think it ever will, because it also comes down to mixing, engineering, and all that kind of stuff. But as long as it sounds roughly how it's supposed to, and you get obviously reviews from people prior to releasing it. If they connect with it, then cool, just accept it and go with it.
Who's your biggest critic?
Myself.
Talk to us.
Yeah, 100% myself. I'm always critiquing myself. And
Why though?
because I always feel there's room for improvement, always. Even when you think you've done your best, there's still room for improvement. 100%.
And obviously you're always cooking up. Even, to be fair with you, even like what people don't know, if you really wanted to, you can even drop a new project tomorrow, today.
Yeah.
Real shit. So like moving forward, like obviously you said you usually don't have any expectations and whatnot in it. But would you say like, like for your first EP, like live, would you say like it's done maybe what you wanted it to do? Or even the word is, are you satisfied in terms of how it performed? moving forward in terms of like the new music you're gonna be dropping in the near future.
Yeah, it
But
exceeded what I expected it to do. So
exceeded your expectations.
yeah, because I mean,
My
so I had
fucking brother.
I had no expectations. So.
My fucking brother double. But yes, yeah, nah, I rate that though. I like to hear that because, like I said, a lot of people when they first drop the first projects, like it's usually like, nah, man, I could do better. I can't wait to drop another one. Like, you got what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
personally, I think I still could have done a lot better on it, but for what it was, and you know, it's my first release, no singles prior or anything. Happy with it.
Yeah,
It's not something I look back and go, I regret doing that.
yeah.
So yeah, happy with it, cool with it. Glad it did what it did.
So talking new music, talking new bangers, talking new features, you know, talking experimenting, you know, like with different sounds, you know, working with different people. You get me, like giving people even more of your sound. Like moving forward, like how is the like when should people look forward to like some more new music, you get me?
When?
Yeah, when? Obviously I'm not asking you to give people like an exact date, but in terms of like roughly when, you get me?
Well, I am planning on dropping a song hopefully within the next week.
Within the next week?
Within the next week.
Just got guys, you heard that? Yeah, just got an exclusive. Yeah.
We did the video for it. I've done one to just come back from LA. We've shot 3 videos out there, and this is going to be one of the videos for it. So
Okay.
I'm going to drop that hopefully in the next week.
I see something. Yeah. Obviously, you're my guy. So this is just like a flow of conversation in it. Like I didn't really do any research because I know for a long time I know what I really wanted us to talk about in it. But one of the things that I actually saw today in it, and obviously speaking to the people, I just want you to break it down because I feel like some people might not understand what when you said this in it. 1 second.